Okay, so this first part is a voiceover. I didn't realize the microphone I was using, the battery had died, so my bad on that. Um, so I guess if you're wondering why the lips and the sounds aren't synced up, it's because, like I said, it's a voiceover. This week we're actually doing a refinishing of the Chaise Lounge. It's a tweak, is a teak. Chase Lounge, and it's grayed over time, a couple years now, and it's gotten that gray patina. Some people like it, but I don't particularly like it. So here I am prepping it, using that cleaner as instructed on the bottle. Got it from Home Depot. I'll send you some links below. So the rest of the audio should be syncing up. So I'll let that play.
Application, you can kind of see the first layer coming off. Looks a little spotty right now, but it'll rinse it down. And then if I need to do another cleaning session, but I'm hoping that the cleaning solution is probably a lot easier than when I had to first sand it down before. That was a lot more work. I think with this application, I shouldn't have to be able to do that. I'm using a brush. Use up a proper nylon brush to get in between like these little crevices. And you just work it in the solution. And then you're letting the solution do all the work. After it's all done, you'll just rinse it off. So you notice that, you know, in order to get to all these nooks and crannies, you're going to have to get something pretty small. It's actually pretty well dried up now. I'm going to put on the oil, the teak oil, and we have a can right here. Kind of pour this into a container and then wipe it on. You can notice that the gray is actually pretty well gone. Okay, this is literally a container that I got from Trader Joe's after my salad. So any container is fine. I mixed it up pretty well, and I'm just going to use some foam tape. I'm going to use a foam brush and brush it on. It shouldn't take that long. I think I mentioned earlier yesterday that I was pretty fortunate that you know, my backyard is, at least the back part of it is elevated, so it gives it a better, you know, I'm at the lower level right here, so it gives you a better working surface or working angle for all this. You know, we could probably debate later. My wife's kind of like the wabi-sabi person. She kind of likes, you know, things that are not exactly perfect. And so then, you know, her opinion was basically, hey, why don't we just leave the Chaise Lounge the way it is? I'm probably more on the, hey, you know, we have this nice Chaise, you know, why not just refinish it? Because I'd like to have it for a longer time than not. And then we could talk about, you know, do we want to cover it with a outdoor furniture cover? And then it will be a lot less maintenance over the years. So, you know, that's, maybe you guys can comment on that, you know, what your thoughts are for that. Alright, so you could see the richness of this guy, right? I'm not trying to make it darker, trying to celebrate the teak finish altogether. I'm looking for a lighter tone. This is probably going to dry a little bit lighter than what you actually see right now. So you kind of see that I'm just brushing this on, literally. I think it's coming along pretty nicely. I mean, you kind of see the sections, obviously, of like where I've touched and where I haven't touched. You know, I'm outdoors. It's actually pretty nice weather right now. I guess you could kind of wear a mask if you want to. I don't think the product that I'm using is actually that much VOC, or like it's not off-gassing a lot, so I'm okay with it. Okay, we're kind of like getting into the nooks and crannies of things. you know, this is probably an area that doesn't get that much sun. Okay, here's some backside work. Now, into the nooks and crannies of everything. Okay, we flipped it over on the side. You know, we're just getting every nooks and crannies of this guy. You know, it's coming together pretty good. You know, if you could paint, you could do this job. It's pretty straightforward, I think. You know, it just takes a little bit more time, but in preparation, they say, all right, so they say prep for painting is 90% of the job. I agree with that. Okay. Okay, we're at the home stretch here. Just going to let this thing dry and then come back, wipe off any excess that would then absorb in terms of the oil. So if you noticed, you're wondering like, oh, what's these 2 cups on the front end? So these are 2 feet that actually do touch the ground, and I filled them up with some of the oil, and so hopefully it absorbs into the leg, because that's basically where your rot's going to happen. And so whatever it could absorb, that'd be great. I don't really want to put like any type of end caps on them or leg caps on them, because I just like the way they look themselves. And the back wheels, you know, they actually have wheels, so they're actually elevated from the surface. I don't know if you can tell by the angle, but so that's no worry in the back. So it's just basically the 2 front ends that I'm having these cups of oil on, and we'll just come back and take this off later. Okay, I gotta say, she's looking pretty good. You know, if you're gonna ask me, am I gonna sit on this thing with some white shirt, white clothes, and see what's up? No, probably not. I'm gonna wait tomorrow. The thing's all dried. Oil took it on pretty well. I really like the tone. I think it turned out pretty good for me. I like everything about it. I mean, I've done this a while ago, maybe like 7 years, and yeah, I've been maybe kind of lazy about things. So if you like the project and you like what I'm doing, then hit that subscribe button, because next week we'll figure out what we're gonna work on. I don't know if it's gonna be in the kitchen or if we're gonna do like more home improvement projects, but it'll be fun to find out.